You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.org. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and on Twitter at Rainier Ave Radio.
Support for Rainier Avenue Radio comes from Demetrius Jazz Alley. Tonight and tomorrow, one of the best working ensembles in jazz today, Something Else, a 7-piece group of all-stars carrying on the tradition of Cannonball Adderley. Next to Jazz Alley, it's 4 nights with Grammy-nominated honey-toned R&B soul singer, Mice. Tickets and information at jazzalley.com.
Wow, it's Traffic Jam with Kareem.
Thursday at 4 p.m.
Hey, Traffic Jam. Rainier Avenue Radio. Download the app so you don't miss out what's popping with Crack with Shiny. It's your boy, Cream the Dream, on another beautiful week on here on Traffic Jam in Seattle. I hope you guys doing what you're supposed to be, being supposed to be. I got a good show for y'all. A lot to talk about. You know, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything.
Get your entertainment news with Kareem on the Traffic Jam Thursday at 4 p.m.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Bree, inviting you to come join me on Clean Greens Living. Broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Greens Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo
and your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself
here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
Let me start this off right, yo. Readjust to feel so good to be alive. Life is in reveal mode, rapping but it's still so. Now my hair real slow for days I didn't have in the past and they feel broke. Granny still good, every day I check on her. Fly till it's over, went from on to the owner. Slowly waking from a coma, see her stepping off the corners. In fact, take a breath and I try to relax. Can't save the world, then it's obvious I'm plotting on a dollar till my pockets looking crowded. Or just feel I'm somebody. This is cocaine soda sitting right beside the fire. Can't deny it, bout it, and I be the livest. Can't you see I'm doing okay? Now every time that I see him, I just say I'm doing okay. I hope that's alright with you though. Yeah. When it comes to love, I'm the maybe kinda sorta type. When I get bored, not the Lorda type. T-shirt solid white, hungry with an appetite, order twice. Know I need protection, so I think I'll hit the Lord tonight. Free throw, Jordan like airbound cheer sounds. Just to get to heaven, boy, I gotta take the stairs down, stupid high. All the ladies show a Pisces love, felt supreme for what hype beast was. Can you fathom on some days I'm feeling like God's gift? Could've been so many things, yet I'm all this enough. Drive that could fill up 3-whole garage. Just a bright mind, dark skin, staying out the law's grip. Can't you see I'm doing okay? Yeah, my rent paid, new J's. You could say I'm doing okay. Take 'em home. When I get home, I be singing black songs, black days, black ways, black films, black poems. Black on black love is the way I was born. It didn't last, but I'm evident, so it's pure, and that's forever, ever. Never better. I'll retire when my fella set up. Hope we never sever ties and the hustle fed us. Through the storms, now it's better weather. 7 days, hold my head up, shame the devil for his lies, phony ways. Went from the only one to the one and only. When you got yourself to love, you ain't never lonely. Stating facts, that's a universal law. Ain't no changing that. When I fade to black, you can tell I'm doing okay.
Woo! We hope you're feeling okay. We're on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. That's that new stuff from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Mally and Last Word with their collaboration on that track. Doing okay. Off of The Sweetest of It All, which will be dropping on October of the 15th, right there. Tuned into Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station. Hip hop and R&B every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. Hosted by the Juice Pack, including myself, D Money,
Pint Size Patron,
OG Mambo, buddy chilling with y'all in the dark. Though
he called it out. I was about to say we got Mambo in the dark tonight.
It's for a short time being. I've been running and gunning. We're knocking video shoot after video shoot out, so we're on our way back to the studio to get locked in with y'all. But couldn't miss the moment to announce the homegirl that I got to see perform live this week. We'll actually get to talk about that once we get into the interview. But how's y'all week going, man? We back into it.
We doing it, man. We definitely doing it, man. It's your show after dark, isn't it? At 9 p.m. Oh man, we definitely gonna have some fun as we always do, you know.
And that sentence has always kind of confused me because they say after dark, but like we're in present dark, like it's presently dark. You know what I mean? After dark would actually be sunrise, which would be daytime. we have a name for that. It's called the daytime. So I don't know what they mean when they're saying that.
Because that's when they say get home before dark.
Right. See, that makes sense.
Late.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh,
I'm late. The street lights is out, man. I'm late. I'm in trouble.
I know. Back in the day, if you didn't get in at a certain time, you weren't coming in for the rest of the night.
I don't know what that day was. let me in the house.
Oh, parents don't play sometimes, man. All right, man. For your first time ever tuning in, like I said, we play new hip hop and R&B. We interview guests. We play games. We do live performances. We do all that for you, man. And you can follow on all of our platforms to keep up with everything Fresh Juice on Facebook at facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. We're on IG, X, and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media as well. And you can follow us there. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go there, subscribe. YouTube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. YouTube.com/@Fresh Juice Media for all Fresh Juice content. When you go on there, ring the bell so you get all Fresh Juice content first. Subscribe, of course. Comment and share and like and all that beautiful stuff, and it keeps us going. We do live shows for you almost every week, and you can watch them whenever you want. And then also we do shorter clips for you on the daily, so you can enjoy those as well. And yes, Harp says after dark comes twilight. Yes.
What's up, Harp? What's up, Miles?
Oh man, if y'all don't know, Harp does some of the clips that you see up on the YouTube. Actually, the majority of them for sure. And he's doing a wonderful job with those, man. He's doing the special effects on there as well. So go to our YouTube channel.
They're looking crazy, man. I like them.
Yeah, go to our YouTube channel and you can enjoy them there for your perusal. But on that note, let's take a look at 1 year ago on the show. And man, we had some crazy moments a year ago because just last week we celebrated the one where our highest ever rated one with Cash Jr. So now a year ago we had I guess his friend or label mate or group mate or whatever you call it in the BC, Tiago Vasquez on the show, and we had a moment when Patron decided to bring up his girlfriend. So here we go.
What I do?
This is what happened when that happened.
Ask you about your relationship with Locahontas.
Locahontas.
Don't say anything stupid.
This exclusive. He turned into a peach, so you sweat, yo.
My relationship to Pocahontas is very private, but I'll give you the gist. That's my queen. And she's also my business partner. She's my life partner. We do everything together. We write together. We rap together. We sing together.
Beautiful, dog.
We even have the same bowel movements together, man.
Well,
Try having one bathroom in the fucking apartment and having the shit at the same time. It's weird, man.
Oh my god!
Don't say anything stupid, man.
Oh, and man, it was like super cute. And then he said we take the same bowel movements together.
Yeah, I like how you left that in there. It says a lot. It says a lot.
Oh, beautiful stuff, man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and make some new memories. As like OG Mambo said, one of the guests for the evening is a returning guest, Lydi. And also later on in the program, we'll be having a check-in from Brooklyn singer Evangela. Oh my God, I'm gonna get that wrong. Okay, anyway.
Evangelia.
Okay, Evangelia. Thank you, Mambo. She should be joining us later on in the program. But for now, let's give a proper intro to our guest. Mambo, I'm going to give it to you.
Man, take it away. There's so much to say, man. Excellent creative writing style, performative style. And this is the epitome of don't judge a book by its cover, because you never know what's packed inside a package. We're going to crack it open and learn all the stories, the insides, the outs. Make some noise, y'all. We got Lydi in the building.
What's good?
Welcome back.
I'm excited to be here right now.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Thank you for inviting me back. Well, I asked actually. Thank you for having me back on the show, because I really.
You were welcome though. You were welcome though, regardless.
Everybody can ask.
Oh yeah, people do ask.
A lot of people ask. We don't just say yes though. You know
I'm not imposing on you guys.
Harp says it's real love when you have the same BMs. Okay. All right, man. Let's get into one of our. Oh, there we go. Let's get into one of our favorite segments during the show, where we go right into the game. So let's go ahead and do that, man. We like to call it "Take Your Pick." All right, here we go, man. Really easy to play. Lydi already knows. We give you two different options. You just choose one of them. We're gonna play along, but we want you to play in the comments as well, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Instagram. We'll take your responses from all of those, man, and we'll celebrate. Mr. Artistic tuned in on Instagram right now, so we're just gonna give him a shout on there as well. But yeah, feel free to answer the questions on there, and we will celebrate our favorite commenter. So we'll celebrate one of your comments on the following episodes. Without no further ado, let's see last week's winner. Big Z gets the win, who said, "I'll never have to wait for work to get done." There you go. Never work or never wait. So he'll never have to wait for that work to get done. I see him skirting around the question.
Right.
Hey, points for originality. Okay, let's get on to some good ones here. For the first take your pick of the evening, we got play fair against people that cheat, or cheat against people who play fair.
I'm pretty sure you asked me this question last time.
Did we?
And I don't remember what I said. I don't want to play with cheaters.
No cheaters.
But
what if you can't control that?
Man,
you know?
now I think you're right. I think he did ask this one before.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Because I remember my answer.
That's crazy. I was just going through the shuffle and just. It's meant to be. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we can just go on to the next one.
I would say cheat against people who play fair, but that's an easy win.
Yeah. You can get it. You could get into real game theory with this one, because just like if we throw it up again, if you play fair against people that cheat, okay, you have a better chance of losing, obviously, because they're going to cheat. They're going to outbeat you. But if you cheat against people who play fair, everyone's going to call foul on you, and no one's going to respect your game.
Like I'm inadvertently cheating in games anyways because I don't understand the rules and I have to be explained to like multiple times. So I'm gonna do it anyways.
Right,
Just
right.
Being honorable.
How you
Well,
playing the game, Mambo?
I love the concept of being honorable and all that. That sounds nice, but like to consciously say that I'm gonna be the only one like playing a fool, I refuse to accept that reality. So I'd rather be the one who gets that W, puts the trophy up on the pedestal, and I'll deal with God when I deal with God. You know what I mean?
That's where I'm at.
All right, Mambo. Hey, Mambo always keeps it real. He always keeps it real.
Hey, man.
He's gonna speak his mind.
I mean, I'm always trying to keep a little bit of honor in the game, man. Even if I have to lose sometimes, yeah, I might have to play fair against a groom of cheaters, man. I'll take
Like,
those.
all right, let me just give y'all a scenario because you guys are. I like the morals, and this is all great. We're in a poker tournament. Do you want to be the only one playing fair, or do you want to be the one who gets them chips? That's all I'm saying.
Then there's incentive to be a cheater.
See.
No, I already said I would be a cheater. You don't have to peer pressure me.
No, I'm trying to get D Money to come. I'm trying to bring D Money to the dark side, lady. That's all. I'm just trying to bring
so far, not successful.
That's fine. All right, what we got next, D Mula?
I'll be Luke. Even Harp says you played it before. He said something along the lines of last time you said you rage quit during Call of Duty.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while, but
good job, Harp. Okay. All right, man. Let's get. No,
this is not to be misconstrued. Like I enjoy cheating. Like my intentions are to play fair. But if I know that there's cheaters afoot, then like if my jersey gets pulled and the referee doesn't say anything, okay, we pull in jerseys now. This is what we doing.
All right, Mambo. I mean, when you keep it real, you do got to drop disclaimers. That's just how it rolls. All right, man. Moving on. Take your pick. Have more time or more money?
More money.
More money?
Yes.
I know what
like,
it's
actually like how much more of each one? Because like if I only
so true. I just agreed to like 5 cents.
Yeah, because like is it like more money? Technically speaking, like $1 is more money than you had a second ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
So, but if it's like, could I get an extra year, or do I want $1 million right now? I'll probably take the $1 million.
I don't want
I'm not gonna lie.
If more time than I already have, it's like, okay, well, I'm already planning on living a long life. We don't know if that's the case, but if I get more money right now, then I can live like I'm gonna die, and that doesn't matter.
No, that matters.
That is this is fair. That's why I think I'm gonna have to rock with that.
Thank you, Patron.
I'm gonna have to agree on the more money
I
though.
don't want more time though. This urge
Like, because with more time, I might just sleep a little bit more because I don't really get much sleep. So I'd like use that extra couple hours to sleep, but I don't really need that as bad as I need some money. I don't need it as bad as I need some money, clearly, or else I'd be focused on sleeping already, and I'm not. So
I think it's the first week in November.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm always thinking, like when I go throughout the day and I'm having like these moments where I want to spend more time, like, can I have more time here? Can I have more time there? And can I have a little more time when I'm not working? You know?
That's very true. If you have money though, that also kind of takes care of that.
Yeah.
It frees up.
More money, more problems.
What problems?
that's the thing. That's the thing that they say. That I don't think that's real.
That's like money can buy happiness. But happiness is financial security.
Well, the other side of that is with more problems, you also have more solutions because you have more money. So like, that's okay.
It's a never-ending circle.
Yeah. I'd like to be in this paradox rich, not poor.
All right, I feel it. Did you get on this one, Patron?
I think I'm gonna go with more money, man.
Okay. All right, I'll be the only one taking time.
Time is the value you place on it.
Time is money.
Time is on your side. Yes, it is.
Heart being real right now. Only time I want one more time is at the strip club. In which cases, I want more money.
But yeah, at the strip club, you should need more money. Like, you got plenty of time. You really don't need that much time to get your fix. You really don't. And if you do, maybe to each their own. Maybe you do, you know. But I don't think you need too much time. You need a bunch of money, though. In that setting specifically, it's definitely more money. You know what I'm saying?
Only One Wiser says money is solid if you are a good steward of it.
Christy.
Very Christy.
And
Very
he says
Christy.
time is more valuable. Uh-oh. Okay, but you all chose money.
Ultimately, it can be. I don't say I agree. That's what he thinks.
Hey, I'm with Only One Wiser, man.
Want to know what else? You want to know what else is true about time? It isn't promised. You know what I'm saying? So,
and your money ain't promised either.
Yes, well, in this equation, it is.
Word. Okay. All right, man. Let's move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, take your pick. Have a set path in life or a life of complete unknowns?
I mean, I'll take the set path for 500, Alex.
You take the set path? Patron?
What you doing, Lydi?
You said set path, yeah.
The path of unknowns, because if it's like everything is already known, then what's the point of life? Like, that's lame. Even if it's super good, if it's super good, great. Okay, you already know what's gonna happen. Where's the excitement in that? That's
Yeah,
like
I'll take
our
the
emotions
unknown.
go up and down, and then you have no emotion. You're just plateauing. That's like going on a hike, but just being in the same place all the time on a hike.
You just spoke my mind, like how Mama speaks his mind. You spoke my mind.
Period. But I would not want to know. And then what if it's all bad things, and then you just know the bad things are gonna happen? It's like that sounds like an anxiety attack.
See, now that was anxiety working right there. Because why would it be bad things? The unknown, the variable of it being like a random bad thing. Nah, I'd rather know, like, okay, I got this bad stuff coming. I'm gonna prep for it. There's still gonna be excitement in the journey. You know what I mean? You got to just go through the journey.
I don't want to know what God has planned for me because he's sadistic sometimes.
Ooh.
Just throw me into it. I'll deal with it when I get there.
Oh, man. Speaking of God, Only One Wiser says unknowns, because as long as you got knowledge in the one who is known, you will find your true path and zone. Right? Oh my God. Going back to the last one, actually, Rip Tequila said, join the other side, D. I think he was talking about when Mambo was trying to get me to cheat. So let's see. Harp says, life is worth the experience. Known, how can we and truly enjoy it? The unknowns become known in time. Preach, Lydi. For real.
It's real.
All right, let's move on to the next one, yo.
But like,
right.
we're already living the second one, so like, I want to try the other one. Like, life is a bunch of unknowns. You don't know what's gonna happen.
And that's how
I like it. That's the point of being human.
Yeah, man. You have that set path, and then just you know what to expect. And at the same time,
that sounds like AI.
No surprise. Yeah, no
sounds
surprise.
Like programmed, computerized.
Well, for some people, it's not. Like Michael Jackson, Lil Wayne, LeBron James.
They knew everything that was going to happen in their entire life.
I believe they saw themselves in these positions that they were in, which is why they sacrificed the time and commitment and followed the pathway to get to where they're at. You know,
I see what you're saying. That's opening Pandora's box, though. Like visualization and things like that. If you see it, you can achieve it. But that's also a part of the unknown. Is that there is a factor there where it's like that's not in reality yet, but you can choose to make that a reality. So like.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the success of it only comes from true belief. See, even in that sentiment, there was doubt in that like, okay, this might not happen. I don't think at any moment in time those people felt like, I don't think this is gonna happen. I think they knew that with the right time ethic, the Kobe Bryant Mamba mentality, whatever, that they would get to there. I also feel I share the same delusion, you know, like I already see where I'm going to be. And if I were to articulate it, people would be like, you're nuts, Mambo. You think you're going to do all that?
No, that's real though, because you do have to believe in yourself like that. And a lot of popular artists and just successful people say that as well, that you're going to seem like crazy other people. But the thing is that that's not necessarily what I'm talking about. I think that you can visualize and you can understand, but that's not someone, the way that question was worded was like, you are told what's going to happen to you. That's not your own visualization, and I want nothing to do with that. I don't want anything to do with someone telling me what to do. I'm just kidding. But like,
authority issues.
The table's not set for you. You can set it up.
Well, then I'll set myself up a table in the unknown of the way this life works currently and functions.
Only one wiser says, if you know it, you'll find a way to trick it off. Artistic says, God been telling them what their future was. They just never listened.
That's true.
Harp says, there's something to be about having a vision and seeing it through, but there are more variables of different outcomes, right? Michael Jordan thought he would be great at baseball. That was his unknown. Ouch. So does that mean you don't want someone to prophesy over you, Lydi?
Prophesy over me? I feel like God already does that. I don't. That's my point. I'm saying I don't want to be the one to do it. I don't want to be the one to like play God, but I also don't want a random person playing God either. Like I want God to be.
All right, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. No worries. I'm the only person who played The Sims in this. Let's move on.
No, Mambo.
My brother played.
You're not the only one. I played Sims when I was a kid.
I used to play Sims and I would drown people in the pool, so I don't want to take control of anything.
My brother might be playing it right now, actually.
No.
They got jobs and all that.
Sims is a fun pastime and a great way to, you know.
I would consider that path setting.
I know. Then they got jobs, they got relationships, they learning skills.
Let's get another one in, D Money. We're stuck.
No, I'm with Mambo. Okay.
Well, right. God plans it, but we don't know. Then it's still the unknown. There's a plan, but you don't know it. I want a plan. I don't want to know what it is.
All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, take your pick. Be able to teleport, but slowly lose your eyesight, or have super speed, but eat 25,000 calories a day to keep your speed.
Bruh. I'm already losing my eyesight.
Well, let's go ahead and go with number 2, because losing your eyesight is like, why would I? So I either have to eat really good and I have a superpower. If I don't
eat really good, eat a lot, 25,000 calories a day.
Oh, okay, hold on. I either have to eat a whole bunch of food and then I have a superpower. If I don't eat a bunch of that food, then I don't have a superpower. And I mean, that's me being regular. In the other scenario, I get to teleport and I lose my eyesight. That just sounds terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and whenever I need to run really, really fast, I'm gonna get that 25K and get busy.
25.
That is so funny.
25,060 Big Macs. Let's get it.
Okay. Wait, how many? It says calories, so not pounds. So I mean, how many calories do people eat on a day?
But okay, out of all the super powers, you're gonna choose speed. To me, that's like the lamest one.
Ooh.
I just want teleportation because fuck. Sorry, I keep doing that. Gosh. I need God.
Okay, that's all good. That's all good. You're gonna be blind by the time you're done using your superpower. So you're gonna be teleporting into walls, and that's gonna be a terrible life that you're living.
Like visualize where you're gonna go, and I already had eyes, so I can visualize. I just need to picture where I'm gonna go and then
right until Amazon buys up a city and then starts building it, and then you're teleporting into buildings because there wasn't buildings there before, and you've never seen these new buildings.
damaging my body from running into things too. But
Losing eyesight is just terrible. Why? Like one option, you don't lose anything. One option, you lose something.
Well,
So I'm gonna take the one where I don't lose anything.
5,000 calories a day. That's literally just not. I'm not doing that.
You don't have to. You don't have to. This is not a This is not a requirement. But if you do, you can run really fast. If you don't, you just have a regular day, and you don't lose your eyesight.
That's doing more of what I hate. Like. I don't want to run fast, but that's super valid that you want to do that, and I support that.
Artistic says you're going to teleport into the gas pipes.
Being blind sounds terrible, bro. Losing your eyesight. Have you ever had like fuzzy eyesight for a short time period, or like not been able to use one of your eyes? It's very very troubling.
No,
very troubling.
Oh, that's real though.
That is very troubling.
You're actively wearing glasses right now. You're gonna lose.
I know I took them off to prove my
your commitment. Your commitment is I would rather teleport. Take my glasses. Step on them. We don't believe you. You gotta step on them. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I got another pair in the car.
Right.
Came prepared.
A whole pizza averages 2,000 calories. So
12 to 13 pizzas, I can do that.
Pizzas.
12 to 13 pizzas?
Like that.
That's a lot of pizzas.
That's a lot of pizza, man.
No, I could do
How many calories is in a burger?
I'm not eating
Art will
burgers,
find it for us, I'm thinking. He also says Stevie Wonder seems to be doing okay.
Stevie Wonder is pretending to be blind, but like that's a whole other conversation.
Calling him out.
Surprised him with that one.
Only One Wiser says 400.
400 burgers?
400 calories in a burger?
Oh, 400 calories in a burger.
And that meat, you really can't.
Okay, so that's 50 burgers.
How do I get my
50.
calories?
I eat 50 burgers and I'm sliding on y'all. Super burgers.
Dang,
bro, you be like a bear, man.
and it just says per day, not per sitting. So like I can eat 10 burgers at like I can eat 5 to 6 burgers for breakfast, and then like probably knock out another like 10 for lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Our entire day is gonna be planned on eating. Like, so I can't come to work. I need to run super fast, so I got to eat the entire day.
Oh, that was a veggie burger.
Artistic says that's a number for veggie burgers.
I'm not eating burgers sometimes. No, sometimes
I'd much rather have I think super speed and eyesight would be much more beneficial than blind teleporting in a zombie apocalypse. That's always where I take it to.
I'm already giving up in the zombie apocalypse, so if that's happening,
You're just gonna join the zombies right away?
No, I'm just gonna.
She's gonna make an alliance.
Because that's what happens.
All outside of my house, so that they just keep on going.
Sign
on
a peace treaty.
Yes.
You don't eat me, and I won't kill you.
I'll convince them I don't have a brain, which should not be that hard, and then they won't eat me. But yeah, no, I'm not doing a zombie apocalypse.
I'm pretty sure they're interested in other organs. I think this was a fallacy they sell that they only want the brain. And because they bite people's arms, and then next thing you know, the person's a zombie.
We got to see the facts.
I guess that's true. Maybe they just want to gnaw on some arm.
Oh, we got some new numbers from the comments.
Oh,
okay,
cheesecakes.
Only One Wiser says Big Mac has 530 calories, so a bigger than definitely 400. And then cheesecakes. A whole cheesecake, 9 to 10 inches, is 5,000 to 6,000
Okay, so maybe
calories.
it's not that hard to eat 25,000
A whole
calories.
cheesecake? I can smack. You said a cheesecake is 6,000 calories? I can smack a cheesecake. All right, so I'm gonna eat 10
We're talking
burgers.
about whole cheesecakes and 4 to 5 of them.
Honestly, if you go celebrate any holiday with the Filipino family, you can eat like 25,000 kilograms.
That is so funny. That's so funny.
No, it's not. We don't have any good dessert.
There's cheesecake. There's ube cheesecake. Have you ever had the ube cheesecake?
No, actually, cheese is not really common in the Philippines unless you're talking queso de
No,
bola.
they just said 6,000 calories is in cheesecake. I don't know if I've had ube cheesecake at almost every gathering I've been
It's some
to.
new breed
My
stuff, man.
my
They
lady
really
from
didn't have
there.
cheese
So.
like that. It just wasn't their. That wasn't their thing.
Oh my God, that's crazy, man. Even though we're over the break, we're just gonna go ahead and squeeze in the last one. So here we go with our final. Take your pick. Olive oil. Wait a minute. Bottle of olive oil is 6,000
I'm
calories.
not doing that. What?
Just chug that.
If you want to run really fast,
I'm not chugging olive oil.
Chug your olive oil. All right, man. Last take your pick of the evening. Here we go. Be hated and smart or loved and stupid.
well, I'm already the first one.
I was gonna say that too, but I didn't want to sound narcissistic.
Cuban cheesecake is yummy.
Is that what that is? Do I sound
No,
narcissistic?
no.
Oh well.
It's my own anxiety.
Yeah. Oh well. I'll accept the narcissism. I have haters and I'm incredibly smart. So we're just gonna stick with life as it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
He just chooses his own reality.
That's the thing. I feel like I'm
consciously deciding to be stupid is stupid. Like that there is dumb. Like being like, I'll be loved and everyone be dumb. Like
No, that is dumb. I just feel like the closer I am to someone, like the more airheaded I get around them, and that's not purposeful. That's just like they're there to experience when I'm being dumb. They still love me. But then the people that don't know me very well think I'm like the smartest person in the world. I promise you, I'm not that intelligent. It's like 99%. Like I literally just did a math equation wrong today that's for like 6th graders. Like I'm just not that incorrectly. I'm just not insanely smart. So, but people that don't know me that well don't like me very much and think I'm extremely pretentious because they think that. So it's like,
yeah.
Both.
Smart is a variable term. It's all about perspective.
That's true.
Because just because you know numbers doesn't necessarily make you smart. You know what I mean? Being smart could be being socially aware and having an intellect level that is of a higher degree, being able to articulate ideas. Book smart isn't the only measure of intellect. That's my point.
No, that's very valid. I'm just saying, like, I feel that everyone has airheaded moments, and I feel like I'm the stupidest around the people that know me because I'm just having fun.
There's probably a layer of trust in there that you don't have to. I wouldn't say be performative, but like to articulate yourself in that clear way. You can kind of just like be yourself. You know what I mean? Exactly. And let the goofy goobers go.
Hey, Bo.
Oh man, we had light there from you for a second, Mom.
Relax, D-Money. You don't need to announce things like that. We're going on break.
I was like, let there be light.
We're going on break in a second here. Go ahead and announce that.
Says hated. Christ is the most loved and hated person of all time. Scripture said that he will hate you. They will hate me. So Harp says loved and stupid. So basically Florida man.
Okay.
Okay, he's right. All right, man. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Take your pick. Nice little one for you. We'll select one of these comments and a lot of good ones, man. And we'll celebrate one of your comments on the following episode next week. And we'll select the winner from that. For now, though, we got some bills to pay and be right back after these messages with our guest, Lydi. So keep it locked. It's Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Yo, it's your boy DM on Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Let's go.
Xavier Holmes, Alex Jackson.
From day one, charter public schools set us up for success.
We learn from teachers who create tailored lesson plans
and collaborate with classmates from diverse backgrounds. As a result, many of us outperform students in traditional public schools.
And we all walk away better prepared for our futures.
Learn more at wildcharters.org. Paid for by Washington State Charter Schools Association.
Hello, I'm Tony Young, and every week I will be your guide to the music of the Fab Four with my show With the Beatles. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, those four lads from Liverpool. First airings are Tuesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. with repeats on Thursdays and Saturdays from 8 to 10 a.m. right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Tune in to catch Beatlemania.
Did you know that there's an updated COVID-19 booster that protects you even more than the original vaccines? Even if you got the first vaccinations, now it's time to get this new updated booster shot. It's especially important for adults 50 and over and people with a compromised immune system. Even though you may not hear about people catching COVID as often, each week in King County, some people even end up in the hospital because of it. So check with your loved ones and make sure they've gotten an updated booster. For more information on where to get a COVID vaccine, including free vaccination resources, visit kingcounty.gov/vaccines. kingcounty.gov/vaccines.
Hey, Seattle, tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What up, yo? We are back. This is Pep, and the man that don't take no mess, Mr. O-P-I-S, Mr. Stevenson. What say you?
I hope you see the hat that I'm wearing right now. That's how mad I am.
I do. Man, you are angry.
I just want to make that be known.
Tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Lidline Sports.
Love food? Here's some storage tips to keep it fresh longer. Store cut fruits and vegetables in the fridge. Place in reusable containers. Keep bread in the freezer for longer storage. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
Hey yo, it's Lydi. You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. You got Fresh Juice, the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Thank you.
Take my whiskey on the rock spot, I'm going to the top. Not a matching pair of socks, want my bill paid, not a lot. Tired of eating out the pot, wash my dishes and I stop. Dirty laundry piling up, not enough time on the clock. 40-hour weeks, not enough to even eat. But these Insta baddies ate without serving up a plate. Baby doing full beats, one post get 20 Ds. Just want even distribution, 1% get all the green. Maybe I should try my luck. TikTok famous making cuts, going viral for a buck. But that bitch don't even work, quick living long hearse. Some of us be puppets so well rehearsed. Watch them consume as we feel impending doom. But we doing that shit too, they're the structure, we the glue. Crying what should we do, still yet to make a move. While we're scrolling see the news, feel like a game of Clue. Shit, I don't even know what. I'm just spitting my stuff, trying to clear through the muck. Watch our country like a saga cut, they don't care, stick it up. They ain't even using room. What? Now I'm going hard like Trump and Biden, 50 yards. Talking balls like it's an art. Politics are porn stars. I can't tell he's popping bars. Sleepy Biden slurring R's. Trumpsters are hard R's. Apprentice showing what you are. Ish. Let me breathe. Hold up, need to scope the scene. Shooter on the roof of scheme. Secret Service let him beat. Maybe cause he right wing. Least he got the photo op. Make up for his lost earring. Homeless people use for meat. Poison us and how they feed. Not just food but socially. It's a snap, it should be. I can keep on going, but look, here's the thing. We can't deal with all that ish till we meet the basic needs. Okay. Let me think. Difficult, revolting. Need a new economy. Helping the community. We are the supporting. Rules for each other is on us, not the governing. Shit, I don't even know what. I'm just spitting my stuff. Trying to clear through the muck. Watch our country fuck us like a cuck. They don't care, stick it up. They ain't even using room. What? Alright, that's all I got for that one. I don't know. Our country is up. Pedophiles run it. My original hook was gonna be shit, I don't even know what. I'm just spitting my stuff, trying to clear through the muck. Watch our country flip up like a cut. Get it up and up, but they ain't even using food.
What?
Censor, like all of that.
Yeah. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. By Lydi right there. Yeah, we got to close our mouths when we do that one.
Yep.
Oh, when did you write that one?
I just was like bored of what I was writing, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit and go back to more of what I originally started writing with, which is more serious topics. But I also really like the bouncy beats. So I was like, let me take a bouncy beat that I would normally write like a, shake it song to, and like talk about something that is so serious. But I just wanted to combine the two, I guess. I was just trying to have fun, but also like talk about something serious.
I know. It definitely felt fun.
I know when I heard the joint and I was like, okay, we need a visual for it. I decided to take the protests and rallies at the VP debate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, good visuals.
Did you watch that yesterday?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. right. All right. Man. So let's see. Your last appearance was like a couple of months ago, right?
Yes, it was. I think July.
All right. So what have you been up to since your last one?
I wrote like a bunch of music after that initial episode, and then lately I have just been working a lot on I've just been working a lot on school, and I got a new job, so just kind of going through the motions with that. And then I've gotten a couple of random performances, like I got to perform in Austin, Texas, because I was out there visiting my brother. I just performed at BootyCon last weekend at La Familia. I saw Mambo there, which was super cool. And yeah, so I've just been staying in my own lane, kind of creating privately. And
you killed that show too, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate your intro to me, by the way. I didn't say that. Thank you.
Yeah, what was that like for you, Mambo? Seeing her perform live like that, man.
Oh, it was dope. And I was like, I kind of recognized her when she was walking, but it's so dark in there that I was moving around. And then she went on stage and started rocking. Said, "Hey, wait, that's the homegirl." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was snapping though. And I like that, kind of like the song that you played. You kind of, your subject matter and beat selection don't always correlate with how it's normally done, but it still fits in a very tasteful way and comes off really dope. So
thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes I just be writing whatever to a beat that I hear. I try to, if I listen to a beat and nothing comes to my head, I usually don't use it, but I know it's the right beat when I can start, like I freestyle a little bit. I'm not great at freestyling, but I freestyle a little bit, and then whatever is coming out, if it's flowing, I'll choose that beat and I'll try and write to that. So that one was actually, the one I performed was Running With Us. I think that might be the second track that I sent you guys for later in the show, but that one is one of my favorites that I've done, simply because I edit it myself as well. And so I just like how it sounds overall. And I felt like when I'm writing about non-serious topics, my verses are stronger than my hooks. And that one, I felt like the hook was actually kind of catchy and fun. So I really like that song.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what caught my attention too. I was like, wait, what is it? Oh, wait, no, I think I know that voice.
By the way, she'll be doing a live performance later on in the show. Just want to put that out there real quick. So get a live taste of there as well. Let's see here. Since your last appearance, we also had Artistic in the studio, man. And one thing we didn't do with either of you guys is talk about you guys' relationship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because why would we do that?
Manager.
We gotta do that, man.
Am I supposed to just like free range?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, we can give you a preface. Where did that introduction start?
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, at Rise and Shine Cafe, I went to
Rise
an
and
open
Shine.
mic a little over a year ago. I went in like July of last year, 2023, and I went up and I rapped. At the time, I just had Spotify beats because I didn't even know there was beats on YouTube. Like I literally had no idea what I was doing, and I had written, and I just plugged my phone in and rapped over a Spotify beat, memorized everything, and didn't have a performance track. And I was literally quite certain I was going to get booed off the stage. I was horrified to go up there. And he was in the cafe, and a couple of people had come up to me after. I was with my best friend, and I was like cheesing, and he came up to me and was like, "Yo, you were super good. Can I get your Instagram?" And
do you remember what he was wearing?
Random question.
He knows what I was wearing.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing a this is gonna sound so cliche, but I was wearing a tight dress.
Okay.
What color?
It was like kind of like nude skin color, or like
Okay.
rosy.
Eye-catching.
Yeah, I think he was wearing his like tan shirt with like, it looks like
color coordinated.
yeah. Like he loves tans and browns and stuff. That's like his favorite, and he looks very good in them. But he like had this tan shirt, and then it has like art on it that looks like, what's that artist's name? Oh my god, D'Angelo. It like looks like
his tall shoes.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Platforms. No, it's a super, I like his style. I don't know. He has a bunch of cool graphic shirts and stuff, but I think that's the shirt that he was wearing, if I remember correctly. I could totally be wrong. But he has an amazing head of curly hair, and that was the first thing that I noticed about him as soon as he walked in. I was like, he has amazing hair.
So you gave him the Instagram.
Okay.
I did. Yes, I did.
So he'd slide into the DMs?
I think I was way more Aggie than he was.
Oh.
By a lot. But no, he hit me up later and was just kind of like, hey, we should do a song together, which we still haven't. But
you should just call your boyfriend out. He is watching, you know.
It's a great
I
line.
know. That's why I said it.
It's a great line.
Not because of any reason except for we just kind of are like I haven't been writing and I'm kind of lazy. We just haven't talked about it, but we were gonna do a song together. But at the time, to be fair, I really didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know how to download like a beat to actually record over. So he was kind of like, "Oh yeah, like once you can get a demo and stuff going, then send it to me." So I like immediately went home and like sent him like a video recording of me like rapping over a Spotify beat. I would so embarrassing, but like I
freestyle or
no, I had written something. Yeah,
okay.
no, I only freestyle with
It's
my best
probably
friend.
hard.
It was something. But like,
it was something.
Yeah, he was super nice though the entire time. So like when I sent that, he was like, "Okay, cool." We were just in correspondence for a little bit, and then he had messaged me a couple of times. Was like, "Hey, we should get together." But he just does a bunch of stuff. Like he's a rapper and he DJs and has a ton of stuff going on. So he's usually not free until later in the evening. So he would like hit me up and I would already be asleep. So he'd be like, "Oh, do you want to hang out?" Like no response for a day or two or so. Just which wasn't on purpose.
He must have thought you were leaving him on red.
No, he's not like that. No. It was chill. And then we hung out for the first time. And then since then the rest is history.
Huh.
Match made at the cafe.
Hey.
Match made at the cafe. So, so the conversation of the feature that hasn't come up. I'm surprised at this much.
No,
time
it has.
spent
It
at
definitely
DJ.
has. But he sent me a beat actually and was like, "Hey, we should do this one together." And then I just like was like, "Sure." And then we didn't really like do anything with it. So it's just because we kind of both get busy and things are in the corner of my mind. Like I haven't actually written anything in a long time. So yeah, I just like to tease.
She's the
teasing him.
tease of the relationship.
I'm Aggie.
Word.
When you guys are together though, is there like a lot of focus on music or is that the last thing on your minds?
I wouldn't say it's the last thing on our minds, but I think that I'm a really go with the flow type of person. And I also like there's definitely been times where we've been doing creative things together. Like I'll write with him around and if I'm in the mood, like I'm writing with him and stuff like that. I also write, like I'm writing a book. So like I'll just pick up my laptop and start writing that while I'm around him. But he's a DJ and I started DJing too because of him. And he taught me how to use his DJ board. So sometimes he'll be like chilling while I practice DJing for like 2-3 hours or whatever, or vice versa. So like,
do you guys put each other up on new music?
Yeah, we do. We actually have a shared playlist together where we put songs
a button
in there.
for that, actually.
We do.
We put shared songs in there that, you know, make us think of each other, which is super sweet. And then also we'll just send music to each other. Yeah, I feel like he's always listening to new music. Like I feel like I really go over old songs that I just love over and over. Like I'll listen to it over and over again. But he always is listening to something new. So I'll be in the car with him and he's playing something and I'm like, "Oh, let me download this." Like, so yeah, I would definitely say that.
Yeah, he says that you put him onto new music and he puts you onto old music.
To be fair, when he met me, he was like, "Why do you know so much old school music? I didn't think you would know Megan Thee Stallion because I feel like you only listen to old school rap." So to be fair, I know some old school stuff already, but yeah, majority of it is definitely from him because he's old.
He's old. Well, something he also DJs, obviously.
Yeah,
and,
so you gotta stay on top of it.
The interesting thing is you are starting to get into DJing.
I am. Well, loosely. Very loosely. I wouldn't say I'm a DJ quite yet, but I've been messing around a little bit.
Okay. Well, what inspired this?
Because I really enjoy music. And so when I saw him doing it, I just kind of would like watch him and try and figure it out because I kind of like, I don't know. I have an issue and I like to blame it on my Gemini moon. But basically, like if I try something, I just want to be good at it immediately. And when I'm not, I get so frustrated, which is such a horrible quality. Like that's not good to have. How are you going to do anything in life if you can't start something and pick it up and get better? But I finally was like, "You should teach me how to DJ." And so then he like would try and help me. And I'm like, "Nah, I got this. I can figure it out." So finally I was like, "Okay, yeah, show me." So he showed me how to DJ, and it's super, super fun. Like, I don't know. It's just that feeling when you get a new hobby or something that you love so much. It's like the feeling that I got when I started rapping. I just wanted to do it all of the time. I never wanted to put it down ever. And that's also why I take breaks from writing too, is because I feel like even just being a small artist, like I didn't realize getting into music, like even as a small artist, there's still pressures that like really come along with that, which I'm not saying that to try and make it sound like, oh, you're just a small artist. That doesn't mean anything. I just didn't like realize how much social aspects and like networking goes into music when I started doing it. And like I'm extroverted, but also sometimes I'm not. So like sometimes I feel like I like to keep my music just like for fun and to do like privately because it makes me happy to do it like that. Sometimes when I step out, I start to get anxious or like I feel like there's a lot of pressure on it. So I really like DJing because it just like felt like that new thing that you just don't want to stop doing, and it's like a fix. It's just so fun and you just want to get better and better and better at it. So you keep messing with it. And I also like it because I do see like if I did get good at DJing, I can, that's something where you can be out in the scene and still be doing music and still experience making a crowd move like how I do when I'm performing. But you're kind of like more like low key about it. Not that obviously if people see a good DJ, they're gonna be like, hey, like give you your props. But I just like that too. So that's kind of how I got started, but it's because of him. Ultimately.
Well, Artistic sings too. Are you gonna pick up singing?
I do sing.
Oh, okay.
But that I grew up in a church choir, so my voice is like very my voice sounds like what I look like. Like when I rap, people are like, whoa, I did not expect that. But like how I sing is exactly how you would expect me to sing.
I don't know what that sounds like.
Like, I don't know.
Me too, Patron.
I understood what you meant because that's exactly what I meant when you were performing. That's kind of what stood out, made me remember it was you. Because the aesthetic presentation and then the bars that are coming over the beat selection, you'd be like, oh, that's the beat you picked. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did she say on that hook? Oh, okay. Nice. You know what I'm saying?
That's my favorite compliment too, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it seems intentional. It doesn't seem like it was an accident. It was like, I'm gonna find the most trapped out beat, and then I'm gonna say this stuff right here. I'm gonna be a little introspective. I'm gonna like, play with some of these different entendres and then still having fun with it. But it definitely seemed like that was the intention. So yeah, I hope you take it as a compliment because that's how I mean. I was like, oh, okay.
No, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Because honestly, like, and my man asked me too after that performance, because he performed that night too. But after I got down, he just was like, oh, what did everyone say to you after you got down and people were talking to you? It's like, it's pretty much the same thing that everyone says to me. The first thing that they say is like, I did not expect that. But it's also my favorite thing ever because I love going on stage knowing everyone's looking at me like some people are looking at me like, okay. And
like, what's the white girl gonna do?
Yeah. And I'm like, that's a valid look. Like, I'm not mad about it, but like, I love the sensation of, I don't know, it feels like I worked for it and I earned it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, like that. I also just like surprising people. I feel like I try to use.
And I mean, we all see validation from whatever cultures we're around and spending time with too. So when you get it in that way, and like you said, organically, where it wasn't just given, it wasn't because you were twerking, it wasn't because of anything. It was like, nah, like what the musicality, the creativity, and like the aesthetic that you put together specifically was received by the people to like, you know what I mean, do its thing. So yeah, it's definitely very dope.
To expand on your progress, Harp is a question. He says, do you feel that you are where you should be as a developing artist or multifaceted artist?
That's a good question. Thank you for asking that. I actually put a lot of pressure on myself with like just everything that I do. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, but music for me is, I'm trying to keep it fun because I don't know. I'm kind of in this like weird in between with music where I want to take it seriously sometimes and like really push myself to see what I can do with it, because I do feel like if I put my mind to it, I could go far with it. But at the same time, with what I've experienced already just in a small artist like setting, I'm like worried that taking it too seriously might take away the fun for me. So I'm trying to just look at it as when I see the opportunities and I feel like taking them to have a good time, then I will. But I'm trying to actually alleviate some pressure off of myself because I feel like I was putting a lot on myself for a second there for really no reason. I feel like I am where I should be is don't know. I try to stay away from that word should. Like I should be doing this or I should be doing that.
Call back to that
I'm-
earlier.
Yeah, right.
You set path, or do you have a chosen path?
Something like that. I don't know. I'm
Well
at
done.
I'm at where I'm at for a reason, but it's not even. I'm not even saying that because I'm like, oh, I'm so zen. It's like I have to remind myself that because I have anxiety, because I put a lot of pressure on myself. So I have to remind myself like, it's okay. Like life is more about the journey than the destination. Anyways, I do feel that I'm at a good place for only doing this for a year. I feel like objectively I'm not doing bad, but I do feel like if I spent the last like 3 months hustling like I was the last, the first 9, I would be even further. But I'm happy with where I'm at as an artist right now.
All right. Speaking of happy days, let's celebrate some birthdays of the week. And here we go. Happy birthday, your mom?
Yeah. Mama Patron.
Mama Patron. Yes.
A fellow Libra.
I was gonna say
Gotta
she
love
Libra.
it. Gotta love it.
There's Libra too. My brother's birthday is the
Libra gang.
22nd.
Right.
That's the day after mine.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. We'll take it. We're taking them all. I've been accepting them since the 1st. So we're just let the good times keep rolling.
Birthday month.
Let the good times keep rolling.
Any other birthdays anybody else want to shout out? All right, man. All right, we're going to move on to our next joint coming at you from Shelby Swims. We've got a new joint called Outside with featuring Keys Open Doors. You can check out this one from Shelby. And when we come back, of course, Lydi's here, but our pop-in guest is going to be coming a little bit early, man, and we'll bring her in at the other side of the break. So Evangelia will be joining us from Brooklyn on the other side of the break as well. So here's that Shelby Swims Outside featuring Keys Open Doors, new music from Seattle, right on Radio Fresh Juice.
Take me where I used to go, somewhere out the usual. I need a breather, so I step outside and cleanse my soul. Don't it feel good? Wishing you could stay until your fears are understood. A garden where my seeds could grow. Wouldn't it be beautiful to be one with all you come with? To be home in your own skin. I'd rather be outside with the mood right. Sometimes I'd rather be outside.
Take me where I used to go. I don't care if you don't know. I can see the future, just wait and see. I know in your headspace there's a place for me. Yin and yang, peace or war, I'm gonna feel the same. Can't afford to feel a piece of pain. Feelings go, but at least they came. We could drain. What's the strain? Can you pass it? Then watch me float away like magic. Poof. You want all things except the truth. You want all things except the truth.
To be one with all you come with. To be home in your own skin. I'd rather be outside, mood right. Sometimes I'd rather be outside, outside. I'd rather be an ISO. Need more than just survival. Inside is where you find home. I mean, but what do I know? What do I know?
It's 8 p.m. on Freshest on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Let's go.
Xavier Holmes, Alex Jackson.
From day one, charter public schools set us up for success.
We learn from teachers who create tailored lesson plans
and collaborate with classmates from diverse backgrounds. As a result, many of us outperform students in traditional public schools.
And we all walk away better prepared for our futures.
Learn more at wacharters.org. Paid for by Washington State Charter Schools Association.
Hello, I'm Tony Young, and every week I will be your guide to the music of the Fab Four with my show With the Beatles. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, those four lads from Liverpool. First airings are Tuesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. with repeats on Thursdays and Saturdays from 8 to 10 a.m. right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Tune in to catch Beatlemania.
Did you know that there's an updated COVID-19 booster that protects you even more than the original vaccines? Even if you got the first vaccinations, now it's time to get this new updated booster shot. It's especially important for adults 50 and over and people with a compromised immune system. Even though you may not hear about people catching COVID as often, each week in King County, some people even end up in the hospital because of it. So check with your loved ones and make sure they've gotten an updated booster. For more information on where to get a COVID vaccine, including free vaccination resources, visit kingcounty.gov/vaccines. kingcounty.gov/vaccines.
Hey, Seattle, tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What up, yo? We are back. This is Pep, and the man that don't take no mess, Mr. OBIS, Mr. Stevenson. What say you?
I hope you see the hat that I'm wearing right now. That's how mad I am.
I do. Man, you are angry.
I just want to make that be known.
Tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Lidline Sports.
Love food? Here's some storage tips to keep it fresh longer. Store cut fruits and vegetables in the fridge. Place in reusable containers. Keep bread in the freezer for longer storage. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
What up? It's Artistic, the guy who does it all. We are Rainier App Station on our fresh juice. We got D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Tune in, listen every Wednesday. We get it cracking. Oh, ID Yourself is a person. Yes. ID Yourself, I thought was me.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio every Wednesday nights, 9 to 11 p.m. Evangelia, Eat Me Alive, off the upcoming Angel in the Wind, which is out on October the 18th. And let it be known, she's here backstage, ready to join us from Brooklyn, New York. Mambo, let's give her a proper intro, though.
We have just heard the musical stylings, vocal inflections, and beautiful sounds. Let's hear about the story about how it all goes down. D-Money, I want to actually allow her to introduce herself because you butchered her name and I may have butchered her name. So let's make sure that people hear One Good Time the right way.
Let's do this.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Can you give us your name one good time, please, my friend?
It's Evangelia. You got it right. You got it right.
I did do it right. Okay, cool. Because D-Money makes me nervous sometimes because I'm like, maybe what he did. I don't know. Welcome, Evangelia. How are you doing today?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing well.
Great.
Doing well. Doing well.
Beautiful video. Beautiful video.
In so many ways, sonically and aesthetically. Tell us a little bit about the creation of that before we get a little deeper into your sound and a little bit of your backstory.
Is it the video or the song?
For the song and then the video.
Okay. Yeah, I came up with that with my co-producer Corey Grimes when we were abroad in Berlin. We were studying abroad in Berlin.
Wow.
Really depressed time. Berlin is just a sad place. But
I can imagine so. It has a troubling history.
Yeah. But yeah. So we kind of were just like cooking up every night, like to get out of that depression. And he came up with that bass line, and it's already catchy in and of itself. And so I would just kind of be like, I'm very much like a very groove writer. Like if there's a pocket that I like,
find it and kind of ride it out type situation.
I very much cater toward the song and the melody, and then lyrics will come to that. So I was like, this is kind of pockety, like something. And yeah, and it just developed over a couple months, and we would just add on to it. And then I had some of my friends play on it, like my friend Eli plays harp, and I was like, yo, this might be my opportunity, because when do you get harp, you know?
Right.
So yeah, and then I was also in the process of making my album, and I was like, this feels like a really good intro, so it's gonna be the first track on the album.
That's beautiful.
Do you have a title for that album just yet?
It's Angel in the Wild.
Angel in the Wild. I love
Angel in the Wild. Got a cover for that too. There it is.
Fire with the cover. I love that photo on the graphic.
What does the title "Eat Me Alive" mean?
Double entendre, if you really think about it.
I had to hear it though.
I'm sure both meanings are both, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That grub on over here.
Yeah, I am a grubber.
That is funny. But yeah. I think we know what it means, but it's also nuanced with like it's just about tension and really just saying what you want. I think like the first line, like some people like to call me passive aggressive. Like I'm very like, you know, sweet and casual and kind of just, you know, go with the flow type beat. But I think in my songs I'm much more in the emo, like I'm a star, I get what I want, like that kind of thing. So yeah.
Do you kind of use music as a vessel for that personality that may be hidden from your day-to-day to kind of shine through and pop out and be able to kind of be like that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's all a part of me. It's all inside of me. It's just like the way I communicate it, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What brought you out to Berlin?
College.
College.
Told me I had to go over there. They told me that was my choice, and I was like, word. And I tried, but
it was tough.
Actually, I was, you know, because it's very electronic music over there. So if you're into that, it's great for you. But like, that's not what I do. So it was kind of like, I don't know my place. But they actually have a really fire underground R&B jazz scene. You just have to really work.
You got to go find it. And I'm sure once you find it, it's probably a rich community too.
You said rich?
Yeah, like there's a lot of it. Like they're really potent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not maybe not fiscally rich, but you know, emotionally rich.
Yeah. And they're
What's your major?
Recorded music.
I
like it.
Very reputable.
Yes. I stay
Are
on
you still in school?
Nope, I graduated last year.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah, definitely. Harp needs to stop. He says you're looking for a munch.
And somehow we got there. Let's shift gears and go into that beautiful cover art and that beautiful video that we just watched. So talk about that too. Do you kind of try and mix the entendres and the dualities of your personality into your visual, or how creative, or how much are you involved with the creative process? Do you kind of let the director go, or is there an idea, or like, we'll talk about that?
Yeah, I'm super hands-on. I usually come up with the ideas, most of the ideas preemptively before I call someone. But everyone I call a part of my creative teams, like visually, like sonically, have all been in my circle of friends. So it's not like I'm necessarily working with strangers. They all kind of know
what to expect from you.
Yeah. But particularly for that cover, I mean, my photographer was my good friend, Avery Davis, and they're incredible. Like they're fully incredible. I had a vision that it was going to be in a forest because like the title Angel in the Wild comes from my name. Like Evangelia means angel. And the album has a lot of different, like, this is kind of the most R&B track low key, but it's like very all over the place, like genre wise and topic wise. So I just wanted it to be like very visible, to be like in the forest. We went upstate for that.
That was going to be my next question, because whenever I imagine New York or the East Coast in a general sense, it's a lot of buildings. So I'm like, forest, you guys have those,
man? Yeah.
I figured you guys didn't have trees that like weren't like
ain't no trees
aside from Christmas time or whatever, right? You know?
Yeah, nah. We drove to the Adirondacks like 3 hours.
Wow.
So
wow.
Yeah, and we had a vision of a waterfall and didn't really know what we were walking into. We just like went on a trail.
Have you been out that way before?
To camp once when I was like 10. But I'm adventurous. I like road trips. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens.
It was a good experience. It was better than your trip to Germany, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I like the pause.
Being that I was born in Germany, I'm not gonna let that slide, man. There's a lot of good stuff going in Germany. Get you a schnitzel, some chocolate or something like that, some brochen.
It sounds good. I like the sound of all that.
Pancakes are really great there randomly.
Pancakes?
Food is just better.
I believe that.
I'm from New York. I can't say that.
Right. I'm actually coming to New York. I'm coming to New York for the first time, and I've heard nothing but good stuff about y'all food. So I'm excited to see.
Yeah, be in Brooklyn.
Okay, say no more. I got a friend now. I'll tap in. We're not locked in.
Speaking of Brooklyn, you described yourself a little bit earlier as passive aggressive. How does that work in the Brooklyn environment?
I was gonna ask because I was just on the tour. I was on a tour
Seattle
with,
right there.
I was on the road with Talib Kweli, and everyone in his group and band was not very passive aggressive, and they're very Brooklyn. They're very Brooklyn. Talib Kweli is like pretty Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Real. I think it's more so of like, I'm particularly from like Crown Heights, Bed-Stuy. It's just like a lot of like,
okay,
you know, like low key, like Black people doing their own thing, like, but also like if you get in my face, you get like, we got a problem. So I think it's right. But mostly it's like you keep to yourself unless like someone's doing something.
I gotta ask you, what is your ethnicity?
I'm mixed. I'm Black, white, and Puerto Rican.
Okay,
nice.
Fire.
Yeah, good mix. Yeah,
buddy. But
how does your culture play into your creativity, having all that range? And I know each one of those has rich history, especially in New York. So what's that like?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think mostly genre wise, like particularly with my parents, like my dad very much like I listen to like soul and jazz and whole lot of Sade on the radio.
Not to be presumptuous, but that's your black side, I'm guessing, right?
Yes, my bad, my
Okay,
bad.
for sure. It could not have been, you know what I'm saying?
It could have been. Yeah, so I was always like in that world naturally, but then my mom grew up like on a farm and like she played banjo growing up, and so she kind of tried to hide that from me because I'm like a mixed kid from Brooklyn. Like, why would I want to know that she plays banjo? But I really messed with it, and I was like, you know, she would sing me lullabies and stuff like that, and so like I kind of grew this like very secret love of like folk and country. Like I had to hide it in middle school. Like I couldn't let that be known.
I can see that in the song too a little bit.
Yeah. And like in my other songs, it's like much more present in certain things. Like one song I actually like play banjo, but I call it like my banjo R&B song because it still has like the groove of it. So yeah, I think just New York and Brooklyn in general is always, and my like, you know, my backgrounds with my parents, it's all a melding pot, not to be cliche about it, but I think people, especially now, like the Brooklyn music scene is very much intertwined with everything, and there's a lot of different sounds going on.
Yeah.
What other instruments do you play?
I play banjo, guitar. I can fake keys, fake it. Really?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
That comes in handy though.
It does.
Oh. So your name, Evangelia, and going off of the angel type of vision, is that what you're trying to present with your music? What's the angel part of it? Is it religious or?
It's not necessarily signifying religious stuff, even though I like grew up Christian, but it's more so that like I have this I always had this very high tone, and a lot of times people have like described my voice as like, oh, it's so ethereal and like but also so soulful, and I also use it to contrast kind of there's darker topics that happen on the album, or just like more like darker like parts of me, I think. And so I've always liked to contrast, so it just felt like angel versus the wild in a way. And trying to make sure that those worlds blend, and it's like very visual. Like I want my music to like sound how it looks, you know?
I could dig it.
Keep it Christy.
Yeah, I really like the song. It definitely throws me back to like a Soulquarians era.
Hey, let's go. Erica's my favorite, so.
She's a very dope person. When I got a chance to meet her one time, and she's super cool. And I think that energy is definitely personified. That and Ladybug Mecca, who is another New York vet. I'm not sure if you're hip to who that is, but
yeah,
definitely got a lot of that energy coming through too. So that's really dope. What's the rest of the album sounding like? Did you kind of keep it in that same pocket? Do you turn up and get into a little bit different vibrations? Because I mean, having someone like Erica as a mentor, she has so many ranges. So are we going Tyrone? Are we turning up and Bagley? Where are we going with it?
Oh, it's literally so many places. You know the song Penitentiary Philosophy?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, there's some of that going on.
Okay.
That is my jam.
It also has a lot to do with my band. Like my band is incredible, and I have like my guitarist is very like kind of math rocky, and my drummer is like very gospel, and my bass player is like in a folk / R&B world, and like so there's I allow those sounds to take place. It kind of just goes all over. So it like I have a full folk song on there, like getting out of that world completely.
Oh wow.
And then kind of more of I guess you could like think about Yeba-ish, like
got you.
I like the fact that you're struggling to find those comparisons, because I also have that problem, and that just means you have your own sound. If you're like, it's kind of like, but not really, but like it's sort of, but not exactly. So no, that's dope. That's dope.
We actually, or here in Seattle, they do a folk festival, and I'm sure you be able to get on the bill.
That'd be fire.
I already sent a DM. It's
Hey.
already, the booking activities are already happening. Don't worry about it. We're gonna make that
behind
happen.
the scenes.
Come on.
How did
Well, that sound has Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
How do we find you? You gotta ask D Money. D Money is the one who blesses us with things like this. He's like, we got cool vibey people's music. Here it goes, and me and Patron are just like, dope, vibey.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm good at. Just finding.
Yeah, hunt things down.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, we got to jump to our show and tell portion of the show.
I had one last question before we get into it. You talked about the different elements of your band. How did you put that together? Because that's such an important piece. I just got to playing with a live band over the last couple of years. So when you get all those different pieces together and you lock in, how did you create that? Did you meet each other, search for it? Was it presented to you? Talk a little bit about that before we get into show and tell.
Yeah, it's a bunch of my best friends. Like I went to arts high school, and like we like two of them I was good friends with in high school, and then over time like it just developed, and I was like we play really well together, and then I kind of collected different people through mutuals of them, and but they're genuinely like all my homies. So
right.
I mean, and that's the thing about going to school for recording music. Like you're gonna already make those connections.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're gonna jump to show and tell real quick. We got a couple of things to promote, including Lydi has a show coming up here, and I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. There we go. Got that show with Artistic coming up here.
Let's go.
Splice Night Rave.
Let's rave it out.
How is that doing the collab shows? Is it dope getting to kind of like open for each other and stuff like that?
Actually, when you saw us perform, that was the first time we've ever performed together.
Oh, really?
So he's trying to get me to DJ at the rave this weekend, and I had originally agreed to it, but I am
Don't back out, Lydi. Don't back out.
Yo, you have no idea what I sound like on the board right now. It's bad. It's not there yet.
I mean, you some people learn to swim when they get pushed in, you know.
That's so true. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do things on accident. I was like, yo, that's kind of fire, but it's not consistent yet enough. So I'm kind of scared, but it is pretty low key. It's through mutuals of ours. Joe's family, his artist name is Aloysius. He puts on open mics and stuff like that. He's pretty involved in the community, and so he's letting us put on the rave there for, I think Kat is throwing it. So it's more of a low key costume party. So I shouldn't be scared because it's gonna be mostly people that we know so far. But I don't know. We'll see.
Now this is this weekend, the 5th. I believe that's Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday, 8 to 1 in the morning.
Yes, sir.
What's the venue? I just see an address.
It's actually a pizza parlor, but he has a pretty large space in the front, and so he usually clears that out for his open mics and stuff. So he's got all of the equipment ready. There's also an outside area too. But,
okay, cool. Well,
it's on Pacific Ave, Tacoma. Cheap tickets. If you guys want to come vibe, maybe hear me suck on the board. And yeah.
What? Okay. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
What's up with y'all bringing it there every time?
I haven't joined in any time but this one. But that one was crazy. I even had to pray with it.
You know, maybe Harp's comment was for you that you're looking for a munch.
Got it. I'm gonna cuss again. I need to keep on watching myself. I meant skillage wise, but
okay.
Not visualization.
We're with you. We're with you now. So this one was not a double entendre.
No, at all.
Okay. Oh man. This Friday we got more football coming at you. High school football on Rainier Avenue Radio. Friday night doubleheader. We'll be doing Seattle Prep number 17 at Rainier Beach at 5 p.m. And at 7:45, we got number 7 Roosevelt taking on Garfield. So check it out. More Friday night doubleheader high school football on Rainier Avenue Radio. And OG Mambo dropping an album in a couple of weeks. The track list is out.
New drop.
It is out now, man. It is the third installation. Y'all got Hybrid Session to start the year, Sativa Session to get you through the summer. Now we're going to lull it out, man. It's Libra season. I want y'all to cool out. We're going to get that Indica Session now. And then I got one more project that's dropping at the end of the year, and it's a fresh exclusive. Y'all get to hear it here first. But I got a project dropping with DJ Holiday. We got features from Currency, The Boy, Nef the Pharaoh, whole bunch of other placements on there. It's going to be real exciting stuff, man. Going to start the promotion for that down in Las Vegas at BET weekend, man. So tune in, tap in, click the links, follow all the stuff. Let's make music. Let's make moves. Here I am.
Let's do that. Indica Session dropping in a couple weeks on OG Mambo's birthday.
A week before my birthday, actually, because I wanted to get the project off so that on my birthday we can make it a sing along. Because I want y'all to know the words by then. So you got 7 days to practice. You got 7 days to practice.
We'll have a sing along on Fresh Juice.
There we go. That's what we need.
Anyway, we got a video from it right here. IDGAF. He doesn't give a what. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. We'll be right back on Fresh Juice. Rainier Avenue Radio. We got Lydi. We got Evangelia on the show. Let's keep it rocking. Keep it live on Fresh Juice.
I don't give a fuck. No. I don't give a fuck. Not one. I don't give a fuck what you say or what you think no more. I don't give a fuck, cause my paper getting extra long. I don't give a fuck if you woke or if you sleeping, no. I don't give a fuck if you feel it, you can sing along. I never let grass grow on them. I keep it cut, make sure the snakes show on it. Stay in the cut, work hard, stack go on them. They start to judge when they see you start to grow on them. Don't keep them round, they don't want you doing better than them. Don't keep them round, they ain't happy for you when you winning. Don't keep them round, they only solid when they got a witness. You turn your back and right away they start to acting different. Ain't been around, well you see I've been too busy winning. I'm going rounds laying down with 2 pretty women. They both gon' get it since the age of single digits. Don't be never known the limit. Ready for war again, who wanna get it? I don't give a fuck what you say or what you thinking no more. I don't give a fuck, cause my paper getting extra long. I don't give a fuck if you woke or if you sleeping, no. I don't give a fuck if you feel it, you can sing along. I don't give a fuck, and praying they wouldn't see me up. Now it's you gotta eat it up. I'm like a Rasta man, huh? Yeah, come on. Every day I wake up, gotta start it with some bud. Standard, gotta keep a couple stuff. Y'all wasn't rocking with me till I got the guap. Yeah, they change positions when they see you up. But you wasn't really down, you ain't believing them. Nah, you ain't getting shit without no fun. Nah, I ain't got time to see bloodline. Or you dumb fine, or your fingers rep the same side. Just know we ain't the play tie. I don't give a fuck what you say or what you thinking no more. I don't give a fuck, cause my paper getting extra long. I don't give a fuck if you woke or if you sleeping, no. I don't give a fuck if you feel it, you can sing along. I don't give a fuck what you say or what you thinking no more. I don't give a fuck, cause my paper getting extra long. I don't give a fuck if you woke or if you sleeping, no. I don't give a fuck if you feel it, you can sing along. I don't give a fuck.
What's up? It's your girl Alicia Michelle, the hostess with the mostest. You're tuned into Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself.
Support for Rainier Avenue Radio comes from Demetrius Jazz Alley. Tonight and tomorrow, one of the best working ensembles in jazz today, Something Else, a 7-piece group of all-stars carrying on the tradition of Cannonball Adderley. Next to Jazz Alley, it's 4 nights with Grammy-nominated honey-toned R&B soul singer, Mice. Tickets and information at jazzalley.com.
Hey y'all, it's Traffic Jam with Kareem.
Thursday at 4 p.m.
Hey, Traffic Jam. Rainier Avenue Radio, download the app so you don't miss out what's popping with Cracker Shining. It's your boy, Cream the Dream, on another beautiful week on here on Traffic Jam in Seattle. I hope you guys doing what you're supposed to do, being you're supposed to be. I got a good show for y'all. A lot to talk about. You know, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything.
Get your entertainment news with Kareem on the Traffic Jam, Thursday at 4 p.m.
Hi, I'm Paul Pearson of StarTime. Did you know that back in the 1930s, Rainier Avenue Radio operated out of a supply closet in the Columbia City Sea First Bank? Well, times have changed and so have we. Now you can hear all the great Rainier Avenue Radio shows on our mobile app for Android and iPhone. It's completely free on the Google Play Store and the iPhone App Store. The Rainier Avenue Radio app. Hey, this is Paul Pearson. I've hosted the R&B show StarTime since the very beginning of Rainier Avenue Radio, and after years of featuring tracks from the 50s through the 80s, StarTime now plays R&B and hip-hop from the 1990s as well. A whole half-century of soul, funk, hip-hop, and more on StarTime, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Support for Rainier Avenue Radio comes from Cascade PBS, presenting season 2 of Out and Back with Allison Mariella Desir. Join Allison as she explores the Pacific Northwest with changemakers who are reclaiming space in the outdoors and creating opportunities for local BIPOC communities to engage with nature and find joy and healing. It's available now on Cascade PBS app and airing on KCTS 9 Thursdays at 8:50 p.m.
Hey yo, it's Lydi. You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. You got Fresh Juice, The Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Thank you.
Say you running with us, then you running ish up. Say you running with us, then you running ish up. I'm a bitch you can trust. I'm his bitch in luck, but the empire up. Stack the funds, take a cut. I don't give a fuck. Oh wait, hold up. Nope, still don't give a fuck. Can't find one giving up. I can't spend the energy, so I put it in a fund. That's a trusted entity and give it a refund. I'm anointed for my cup, overfloweth like the sun. On earth, one of one. Heaven said I just begun. Doing this round to get in the ring. I ain't done. Can't get me out the booth. Bars hot 911. Say you running with us, then you running ish up. Say you running with us, then you running ish up. I'm a bitch you can trust. I'm his nifty and luck. Build the empire up, stack the funds, take a cut. I don't give a fuck. Oh wait, hold up. Nope, still don't give a fuck. Can't find one giving up. I can't spend the energy, so I put it in a fund. That's a trusted entity and give him this refund. Take it, get off the pot. It's deuces, play it off. You like to watch me leave. God Baxter makes a lot. Claim you like Tupac, flip in his grave, you a flop. But it's graceful ass play, cover up with name drops. I'm queen in hip hop, my throne on the top, riding him on tippy toes. Only time that I get off. Try to knock me out my spot, you can't reach, falling off. You keep coming up short, this kind of talent can't be bought. Say you're running with us, then you running shit up. Say you running with us, then you running shit up. I'm a bitch you can trust, I'm his bitch and luck. Build the empire up, stack the funds, take a cut. I don't give a fuck. Oh wait, hold up. Nope, still don't give a fuck. Can't find one giving up. I can't spend the energy, so I put it in a fund. That's a trusted entity and give him just a refund. Say you running. Yeah, you running. Yeah, you running. Say you running with us, then you running ish up. Say you running. Yeah, you running. Yeah, you running. Say you running with us, then you running ish up.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. That is Lydi with Running With Us. And how about that cover right there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think of the cover for SoundCloud, bro.
Oh my god. Oh, that's one of the craziest visions. Beast mode running to Lydi's Run With Us, man. Oh my god. All right, man. Well, we're of course with Lydi and Evangelia's here as well. And well, I think we're about to get to your live performance right now, Lydi. You ready to go, or you want to?
Yeah, we can do it. I don't have anything without cuss words in it. Do I need to censor myself as I do this?
No, you gotta let it fly now.
Okay.
Just let it go.
After 10.
Okay.
Put the kids to bed.
Because I'm really bad at censoring myself already.
Yeah.
Fresh Juice exclusive.
Let's do this. Lydi.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Put some more beat on that joint.
Hey, that's my type. Rocket in the low light, looking like a snack key. Wanna come get a bite? Said I'm a nice sight, for sore eyesight, and this pussy bite size. Fun pack, Mike and Nike. Take a lick of spicy. Got a kick, I might be not short but feisty. Got the drip, I'm icy. Run it like a wifey. Wake and bakey like me. Giving up that cookie, I ain't serving for no rookie.
I ain't got no flaws. Gave him like foot on your neck, you a bitch, get checked, spitting to my last breath. Oh, you better come correct. Stop a bitch off. Get my rocks off. I ain't fucking with no clown. I do want it, he can pout. We be fucking doggy style, lick his lips to go down.
Whoa.
The bait I cast, reel it in, nice cash. Running late, got a blast. He whine, say I'm trash. Boy, you know that's fucking cap. He mad, he can't last. Put it in, came fast. Acrobats like a pretzel bend and snap. Chiropractor break my back. Rice crispy crackle snap. Peep crying cause the past team missed me running back. You broke, need a cast. Said your bitch handle that. I know we wanna taste it up. Lick the plate. Heard I'm thick like cake. Gertie big like Drake. Said he need a hydrate. I'm so slick. Hydroplane. He might slip sideways. Get the grip flyaways. I ain't got no flaws. Gave him my job. But on your neck, you a bitch. Get checked. Spitting to my last breath. Oh, you better come correct. Get my rocks off. I ain't fucking with no clown. I do want it, he can pout. We be fucking doggy style, lick his lips to go down.
Hey.
Put my panties in my mouth, told me I could fuck around, find out, go to Pound Town when I'm on surround sound. Pussy wet like Puget Sound, yeah, I'm from the 253, keep it wet, might drown.
Wait.
So I'ma need to check that. So I'ma need to get back. Don't regret that. See you come crawling back. I don't entertain a bitch who fumbled like a quarterback. Sending 10 toes down. That's why these hoes come around like cheat codes. Wanna see the peephole, catch a conceit though. I be sipping tea though. Bitch, we aren't amigos. Fucking like seagulls. So I'ma need to check that. So I'ma need to get back. Tired of playing tit for tat. I ain't trip, I handled that. If we going bar for bar, you can't last dismantle that. I ain't got no flaws. Gave him like foot on your neck, you a bitch. Get checked, spitting to my last breath. Oh, you better come correct.
Let's go.
Stop a bitch. Get my rocks off. I ain't fucking with no clown. I do want it, he can pout. We be fucking doggy style, lick his lips to go down. Stop a bitch.
Lydi.
Get my rocks off. Foot on your neck, you a bitch. Get checked, spitting to my last breath. Oh, you better come correct.
Fresh juice.
What?
Fresh juice exclusive.
Hope we didn't offend anybody. No.
Like that.
Hard.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
Evangelia, she started it with the Eat Me Alive.
I know, right?
You set the tone.
Did.
Oh my god.
Keeping it going.
They're gonna think this is anything goes type of show.
This is a get you a full meal type of show.
I like that versatility.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Oh, there's Mambo. There we go.
Sorry, I got a little hungry. No, I'm just kidding.
No, right?
Aren't we all?
Oh my god.
It was low hanging fruit. I had to see what was to it.
Oh, the puns are going crazy right now. Oh. What does Harp say? Did you a whole meal and make sure that dessert is extra sweet? Okay.
So when you go into those pockets, are you conscious of the reaction and the response? It being so edgy, I think is the politically correct word.
Are you asking if I'm aware I'm over sexualizing myself?
How do you feel about the concept of it,
Did you know?
or the reception of it? Because it's not even always that. It's not even over sexualized or hyper sexualized, because it's really to the perception of the listener. You know what I mean?
No,
Not
for
how
sure.
they.
Yeah, I mean that was me being cheeky, but like I get what you're saying. Honestly, I just like to, I mean, I listen to female rap that's like that, you know? So I just kind of wanted to try my hand at it. I mean, I heard the beat and the lyrics that came to my head weren't necessarily the lyrics that usually come to my head. They were more superficial per se. So like sometimes I do just like to play around with it. That one is one of my favorites as well, just because I think it's a well put together one, more of my well put together ones. But it's just for funsies. I don't really like think too much deep into those ones.
It definitely felt fun.
Yeah, it felt very fun.
I don't think very deep into those ones. I just kind of like will freestyle some lines, and if it fits, then it fits. I don't over edit it or anything. But I guess like I try to have stuff like I usually perform in like bars and things like that. So I try and have stuff that's more for that setting, because I'm not gonna go up there and like The Church and like Fallen Out, which is the 2 songs that I did when I first came on here.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though they're technically good, it's like people are drunk, they're trying to vibe. So like
right.
so I didn't want to, you know, pull up to the function to get everybody sad.
I did want to ask, how did the performance in Austin go?
Oh, that one was so fun. Everyone was super nice, and it was a competition, and I got second place, so that was pretty cool. And then
Congrats, yeah.
Thank you. And then yeah, I mean, it was just a really good time. It was super packed because the nightlife out there is just way different than out here. So it was really packed, and a lot of people were just super dope. There's actually like 3 people there that were like, "Oh, I'm from Lakewood," and I was like, "That's so hyper specific." That was really cool. So yeah, I met a lot of I met a lot of dope people. I performed the one that I just did in Running With Us there as well. So a lot of them like went on my Instagram too. When I perform just those songs, some people will find my Instagram and like go listen to my other music, and then they'll DM me later and be like, "Whoa, I didn't know you did that kind of music too." Like, so I enjoy
surprising people.
Yeah. I just try and switch it up.
Yeah, speaking of being recognized, I noticed that Evangelia, you got recognized by NPR for a Tiny Desk submission.
Nice.
Yeah. See
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, let's
See the
go.
little-
There's the banjo.
Getting the banjo on in there.
Moms would be so proud. Look at
Moms
you.
is very proud.
Hey, how did this come apart? Like, how did this come together for NPR?
Well, I mean, they have their yearly submissions. And I've always thought about submitting, but I never really got around to it and didn't really know the right song to do to stand out because they really get so many submissions. But then I had this Banjo or Me song. And I was like, well, no one's gonna do that. So like I could do that. And my band had just been playing around New York a lot at that time. So I was just like, you know what, while we're like fresh and like rehearsed and all this, like, let me just
use it. You guys, you know the notes. Let's play them.
Literally. And I was like, let's just finesse this arrangement. And we filmed it in my mom's basement.
Oh,
and,
cool. So she was literally proud. Like he listened to banjo from like
a part of the whole experience.
That's really dope. That's really dope. Is that something that happens typically where you get to have like your mom or family incorporated in your creative process since they're part of your roots in it?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I literally host a bunch of community like events here in my mother's home that we are.
Oh, nice. Feel free to book me whenever. DJ, host, MC. I can rap and sing. Just letting you know.
Say
less. Shameless self promo. Period.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of why I took the job here.
Yeah, makes sense. What you gotta do?
People work at McDonald's to get free fries. I'm at Fresh Juice because it puts me in position for features with cool people. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So this is your band basically in there. Then you guys jam. Can you tell us like who they all are individually?
Yeah. Okay, so on the left on drums, it's Gabe Briel Singh.
Okay.
He's a real goofball, super Gemini. We got Ian Ackerman on guitar, also a Gemini. And then there's Vanessa behind me. That's my best friend. She's singing with the, I guess, what is that? A light tea, whatever. And then Jade, also an incredible, like literally, both of them are incredible singers on their own. And then Edelyn on keys. She's literally like an alien. It's literally not real she plays chords that don't exist. Like I swear to God, they clearly do not exist. But anyway, love her. And then on my right is Corey Grimes, who's like my co-producer, main collaborator.
Nice.
He's playing like synth bass.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real though. It's a good group.
Yeah.
How'd you all get together?
You said how?
Yeah, how did you all form? Yeah.
Yeah. So I met Gabe, my drummer, in high school. Same as Vanessa. And actually both singers. And then but we didn't really like play together then, but over time like we kept in contact and then it just fell into place. And like it's just like when you start gigging, like you get who you can get and you see who you can gel with. But it was also like we also became closer friends, all that. And then Ian, I met with my other bass player, Ian, who's not in that video. I met through him when we all put together this like 10-minute song for my friend's recital.
Nice.
And so I met him and Edelyn, who's on keys, through that. Like they went to the new school. And yeah, and then it just like we were like, wow, we're making this like really cool sound together. So that is what it's.
Dope.
Do you work in any other projects yourself? Because it sounds like the people that sing with you, they have their own independent projects too. So do you get to kind of like jump into and do backing vocals and play other instruments in other groups too? Because it seems like you guys do a lot of gigging.
Yeah, no, I've sung backup for both of them, both Jade and Vanessa in various capacities, and then the rest of that, like even the players, like Gabe has his own like literally fire punk R&B band with like his two brothers, and so like I support them all the time. Like everybody has their own different niche, and yeah, and then separately, like I said, I do like community events, and like I'm running this like new jam circle in my basement where it's like a recorded session that I want to like keep for the archives, but also be like all these really great people were in the same room at once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Does it ever get difficult organizing all those different people, or do you feel like you've built up a good rotation to where it never feels like anything's missing? Because whether you have EN1 or EN2, you got an EN in the building. You know what I mean?
No, literally. It's definitely hard. I mean, everybody's busy. Like it's just like life.
Yeah.
So I'm also very type A with my like organization and everything. So like I'm texting them like 2 months out being like, yo, so this week, this time, I need you to be free, and then rehearsals, and then let's leave some extra time that you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody has their own thing, and
like, well, we gotta account for this time, so maybe we should actually make 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, so that we can.
Exactly.
I'm very much so on that same type time. I feel.
Yeah, but they love it. I'm like, mom. I'm like, you know what? I packed your lunch. All you gotta do is show up. You know.
Yes.
Literally.
What's your sign? Are you another?
You should guess.
Yeah. I'm not even well versed enough to guess, and I know like 7 of them off the top of my head, so I'll just be splitting out with them.
I'm gonna just go with Aquarius.
I'm gonna say
that hurt my feelings a little.
Okay.
I know why you said that.
I'm gonna say Aries. It starts with an A, so and he did
Are you
that.
an Earth sign, if not a Virgo?
No.
Oh, wow. I love Virgos.
I mean, maybe Taurus.
Think Erica.
Oh, you're a Pisces.
Oh, we're both Pisces. Cool.
Let's go.
Oh no, you're very dangerous. No wonder you're so cool. Oh, you're dangerous. Y'all are dangerous individuals.
My man is a Pisces too. We got hella Pisces.
Wow.
Now that is dangerous.
I have never met a Pisces man besides my father, and I don't intend to.
I love my Pisces man.
But with the Libras, we do vibe. Some of my closest friends are Pisces.
Yeah, no, I mess with Libras. I mess with Pisces too. I just feel like there can't be too many of them in one group.
No, because then it's almost like you're high without having to smoke anything. And then it's too much.
It's kind of like that with Libras too. Like we have to be spread out in doses. Like more than 2, it gets a little bit overwhelming in actuality, Maybe 3, like a comfortable 3, But now there's too much banter and a lot of emotions, and you got to pay attention to all 3 of us equivalently.
Yeah. I feel like the only sign I could be around like multiple of them is like Tauruses. I could be in a room of like 50 Tauruses and be okay.
You're not gonna get your way, that's for sure.
The whole herd.
They're so chill. I've never met a Taurus under like their bad reputation. They're always just so chill. They just want to go get food, and I'm like, I can get down with that. That's where my 25,000 calories can come in.
Oh my god! So you can go fast, yeah.
So okay.
All right. We're gonna squeeze in the song before we're done here, and then we'll wrap it up after this song. This next one's coming to you from Maria from LA. New song called "Finer Things." So when we come back after this joint, we'll wrap things up. We'll do final words with our guests and all that. So keep it locked. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. Here's a Maria "Finer Things." Oh, I'm never letting that go. Maria right there, new joint right there called Finer Things. All right, let's wrap things up. Appreciate both of y'all for coming through. We want you to name a guest you think would be a great person to have on this show. Someone you know personally can actually refer to us. Lydi, name someone for us.
Have you had Chantel on here yet?
Oh, yeah, my bestie, of course.
Okay, I was like, why haven't I seen this episode? Did I miss it? But that's the first thing that came to mind. But also J Dot and then Aloysius, since we're talking about him.
Okay.
A couple of people.
Okay, and Evangelia, who you got for us? You think would be good for this show?
They all from Brooklyn, but let's see, Kamei, K-A-M-E-I-I. I think y'all would mess with her music. She's a fire rapper from Brooklyn, and I'm gonna just put all my friends on. Vanessa Camacho, Danny Singh.
All her bandmates.
I appreciate the loyalty.
Yeah.
We support nepotism around here, so you know what I mean. Keep it in the fan.
Is that what that means?
I was confused.
I guess I get my brother involved.
Put my mom on the show. Put my mom on the show.
Only if she brings the banjo. That's the only way.
And bring the banjo and bring the band, Joe.
All right, final words. What do you got for us, Lydi? Final words.
Thank you so much for having me on again. It was a super good time, and I enjoyed talking to you guys. And it was, it was a good time. It was
Appreciate
vibey.
you coming back.
Thank you for the vibes.
Yep, Evangelia, final word.
Same. Thank y'all. It's so nice to meet you. I'm happy y'all found me. It's a great time.
Yeah,
we're definitely gonna have to bring you back for a full episode as well. So maybe when we book your friend, we can bring you back so you can come tell all the stories and things like that.
All right, all the tea.
That'd be fine.
All right, man. Next week on the show, we got Fly Girl Brit coming through and Fresco Lee.
Let's do it.
October the 9th will be next week, next Wednesday, 9 p.m. 722nd show, Fly Girl Brit and Fresco Lee here in the studio. Follow us on all of our platforms. As always, we're on Facebook. Go there, facebook.com/group/freshjuicemedia. IG, X, and Twitter, we're there as well at Fresh Juice Media. And on YouTube, subscribe. Go there, youtube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia. We do live shows for you almost every week. You can watch them whenever you want. And we do shorter clips for you from previous episodes so you can enjoy those as well. Go like, comment, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. And ring the bell. When you ring the bell on YouTube, you get access to all Fresh Juice content before anybody else does. So go there, youtube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia. Put that up in your browser. You don't have to do the searching, and it'll take you right there. Go ahead. Just like Mambo is on the phone right there. You subscribe to Fresh Juice.
Just subscribing, y'all. Just like me. It's really easy.
Yeah, go do that. All right, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another edition of Fresh Juice. Peace and bless. We out.